Hey everybody, how's it going? Today is all about Blackland. Again, yes, we're going to do the Blackbird Big T Small I, the Titanium, and the Tradere today on Barber Dave's Shaves and Such. Hey everybody, hope everybody's doing good for a Sunday morning. This is a very early pre-dawn shave, although it probably won't be posted till about 3 or 4 o'clock Sunday. I have a car show today that I'm showing my vehicle in, as well as sponsoring it. So but I promised everybody I would do this Blackland Titanium Tradere shave. You really can't compare the two. As soon as we get done lathering, we'll talk about it. Okay, so the Tradere, the only thing that the Tradere and the Blackland Titanium share is the fact that they're double-edged razors. The Titanium is a very, very lightweight razor, but super, super aggressive. As I've mentioned in previous videos, this is probably like the Osprey on its wide open setting. And then, of course, you have the Tradere, very heavy, very elegant, made after the original Tradere razor. Just a beautiful razor. It is open comb, but very smooth, a little bit wider than the Blackbird, but still a nice razor. So we're just gonna, it's just a comparison of the two to see which one gives, to me, a little bit better shave. The Blackbird is definitely my most aggressive razor to my face. And it took me a while to dial this razor in. Both razors have Persona Lab blue blades in them, brand new. But this one you definitely can feel. It's got heavy duty blade feel. And you need to be aware of it because it's so light, so you have a tendency to put more pressure. And I wanted to see the difference because this is the heaviest razor I've got versus the lightest. Now, this razor being an open comb, you'd think that you would get a much more intense blade feel. But the exact opposite is true. This blade, this razor feels extremely smooth on the skin. I mean, yes, you do get some blade feel, but I would equate this to probably the Osprey on 5 for me. I know that Shane has his published feelings on those. But right out of the gate, the first pass, the Blackbird has taken down more stuff. But the first, I'm starting to see, being a cigar smoker, I'm starting to see the comparisons between the first third, the second third, and the final third on a cigar to straight razor shaving. The first third opens everything up and kind of gives you an idea of what the cigar is going to taste like. And then the second third kind of refines itself. Same thing with the first pass, second pass, third pass of a shave. First pass is the initial mow down, and then passes 2 and 3 are just the refinement. Now, when I first got this razor, the Titanium, as I said, it was a learning curve for me. At first, I almost sold it because it was just too harsh. And like I said, being a straight razor shaver for the vast majority of what I do, I want a nice, comfortable edge. And the way I hone razors with a Cauticule and an Arkansas finish, that's what I get. I would have to say that the Tradere also has a feel of a very finely honed straight razor. So you can feel the blade, but it's very, very smooth. The Blackbird is a extremely efficient razor, but you have to like blade feel. If you don't like blade feel, probably a pretty good chance you're not going to like the Blackbird. Forgot to finish up that other edge. But yeah, just in that right there, you can really feel, and you might be able to even hear how much more aggressive the Blackbird is. Now, right now, if I was crazy, I could stop the shave right there and call the Blackbird BBS. On the Tradere side, little bit less, but still very smooth. But I can feel the shave over here. I can't even feel the shave on that side. So if that gives you an idea of aggressiveness. But the Tradere for me was an acquisition because I had a chance over on another forum during an auction to get the real one. And at that time, I didn't feel I wanted to justify the cost of having the original. So when Blackland came out with this one, knowing Blackland's quality, it was pretty much a no-brainer. And I'm glad I did, because they are going by way of the Dodo, I think. I'm not sure if they're gone already or if he's just selling what's left in his stock. Very well balanced, as are all the Blackland razors. Very well balanced, easy to grab exactly the right spot. When shaving. And from a weight standpoint, the Osprey, I mean, I don't have the specs in front of me. Sorry, trolls, I don't have that right. But the Osprey and the Tradere are very close. I would say that the Osprey is a little bit heavier, but I may be wrong, because to me it's what it feels in my hand. And quite frankly, when I'm reviewing a razor, I could really give a two poops about the price or about all the technical details. All I care about is what it feels like on my face, and I think that's what most people that watch my channel care about. They don't care about whether it's got a 0.81 gap ratio or it weighs X number of grams. Who cares? It depends on how it feels on your face. But to be fair, there are those people that like all those technical details. I just care about the end result. Now on the Fool's Pass, with the aggressiveness of the Blackbird, you can really feel it. Almost to the point where sometimes I don't do it. As far as cleanup's concerned, the Blackbird wins that contest. There's very little. As far as the Tradere, a little bit more. And like I said, that's the weird thing. You'd think an open comb, because like my Gillette 15 Aristocrat, British Aristocrat, is almost as aggressive as the Blackbird, and it's an open comb. Whereas this open comb kind of falls in the face. This is almost like shaving with a Gillette new, a new long comb, but a little bit more efficient. So those were the two razors today. The Tradere from Blackland. Pretty much almost unobtainium. I think they still have some in stock. And then, of course, the Blackbird Titanium, or as it's now called in my den, due to my funny troll, it is now the Blackbird Big T little I. Very nice razor. So which one's better? Really can't compare the two. I find myself grabbing for the Blackbird more so than I do for the Tradere, and I think that's just because of the weight and just habit, I guess. So either one. Let's see what the alum says. Not much. A little bit on the lip, but I had said that when you do your Fool's Pass with that one. So Blackbird, next to nothing. And actually, I've got a little bit of stinging here and on the neck with the open comb. So from an alum standpoint, they're about the same. So both razors I'm very, very glad to have in my arsenal. But as I said, the Vector and the Osprey are the ones that I grab for the most when I'm not shaving with a straight razor. So yeah, beautiful shave. Quick one. The soap we used today was, we're sticking kind of with Seaforth. Seaforth Spiced. It's a nice cool morning here. It's going to be in the 70s and low 80s today, so this is perfect. Kind of a, if somebody was to ask me, I would say it was a creamy Old Spice. For the brush today, good old reliable Smoke 620 bore. I've had this brush forever, and as you can see, it's bloomed very, very nice. And if a boar brush could have gel tips, it'd be about the closest there could be. Just a wonderful, wonderful brush. Hardly scritchy at all anymore. We're going to be using Thayer's Lavender for our Witch Hazel today. We're looking forward to the next 2 days of shaves. We're going to be doing a couple of straight shaves, and then, of course, on Tuesday will be our Halloween shave, and I won't, but it will be Halloweeny, as they say. For our aftershave today, aftershave toner, we're going to be using Seaforth Spiced. And as I said, Creed Viking goes very well with this. But as I said, it almost reminds me a little bit of the Avon Spiced. It's just, it's got a very creamy component to it, but it still has all those good spice notes and everything else. And then, but the one that it goes with the best, in my opinion, is the original from the 1960s. And that's what this bottle is from. This bottle belonged to my father-in-law, and it was NOS. I've got 2 bottles of this, and this is the original Shulton Old Spice cologne. It's just, you can't beat it. I mean, it's a classic. And that's it for the shave today, guys. As promised, I told you I would do a little comparison between the Blackbird, the Blackbird Big T little I Titanium, and the Blackland Tradere. And just a beautiful piece of work on this one. They're both great razors. Both give tremendous shaves. So that's it for the day, guys. I appreciate it. I hope you have a great day. We'll probably post some pictures of the car show probably tomorrow or tonight. And this, like I said, this video probably won't go out until about 3 p.m. This afternoon. It's about 6 now. So anyhow, I'm Barber Dave. This has been Barber Dave Shaves and Such. I hope everybody has a wonderful, blessed Sunday, and take care.